I think it's time for a RuPaul Couch Mic Chat. Okay, welcome to my channel. And my name is Kelly Ferguson. If you're new here, let me just kind of drop you into what's going on. I've been posting daily videos since mid-July. So I'm approaching, I think today might be my 140th video consecutive. That's pretty wild, isn't it? This daily posting thing is not meant to be for the rest of time. Like, I am not going to maintain this schedule. That's not the plan. I don't want to do that. I did want to give myself like a long runway, which a year felt like a long time to really deep dive into something. It is an experiment to see what daily engagement with my creativity and moving my body would feel like, and how that is going to change and evolve, because I know it will, and it already has over the last 4.5 months. I wanted to return to a platform that I loved, to a medium I loved, to a way of engaging and sharing and documenting in a way that I loved through video and YouTube, and see if I could return to that original place when it was like fun and enjoyable, and to re-engage with the spirit of making from what I wanted to do. And regardless if it like did well or not, I really needed to give myself that opportunity to like play how I wanted to play, explore what I wanted to explore, create in ways that I wanted to create, and be in video as I wanted to be and not how I thought I should be. Sometimes you have to give yourself permission to just make whatever freaking YouTube thumbnails you want, call the videos whatever you want, make whatever you want. And if you want to interact with the potential viewers, do it. If you don't, great. And don't worry about being entertaining. If you're boring, you're boring. Great, fill into that space. If you want to teach something, great. If you don't, great. Giving myself full permission to exist on this platform and share and be however I wanted to be. So that has been the spirit of the 365-day experiment. I am continually listening and checking in, like, do I still want to do this? Do I still want to explore this? My channel is very small. Like, I'm at 140 some subscribers, and my views are low. Like, it's not like there's anything, there's not a lot of action happening over here, and that's okay. And at the same time, like, I would be dishonest if there wasn't a part of me, like, speaking from like a family systems perspective, there's a part of me that does want to, that sometimes asks, like, well, what is the point of doing all of this if not to earn money somehow, or have a community of people that are engaged with what you're sharing and doing to increase your views? And when I say increase your views, like, there's obviously a benchmark here on YouTube that when you reach a certain view count or subscriber count, your channel can then be monetized and you can get paid by doing this stuff. So I guess that would be the driver for me to want to hit those marks so that I could start making money here on YouTube. And I'd be lying to you if I said that there isn't a part of me that would like that, like, who wouldn't like to get paid for something they enjoy doing? But I also had to really come to terms with, well, if that never happens, and like, would I still want to do this? And the answer to that is yes. Yes, like, I'm not doing this for that reason only. Would it be nice? Yes. But if I never got paid a dime for doing this, would I continue to be exploring these things? Would I continue to have the desire to share in this way? Yes, I would. Okay, I had to strip some layers off because it was getting a little too warm. Okay, so last 4.5 months, in a way, have been about like healing my relationship with these platforms and being an artist and a creator, and really having my confidence take a hit, and my um, sense of like value and worth and all of that have really been up and down, up and down. And I'm sure there's people out there that can relate to that. And so we're in a very different climate now with just how these platforms are than when they first came out. It feels very different, right? How engagement happened, the kind of reach you had. Now it's more of like a chess game and just constant having to think and strategize, and that kind of stuff can really start to F with your mind and sense of value. And well, let me just say, okay, I need to put this in the it has effed with my sense of value and my sense of confidence and my sense of like place and purpose sometimes. Like, what's the point of creating? Yeah, it's just really made me question a lot of my artistic endeavors. I'm meant to have a business, whether I'm capable, whether I can do it or not, if it's the right path for me, like all of these questions, right? I had to really reckon with that. Like, is this really where I want to be and exist and explore as an artist? Take up space as an artist, or am I better off being offline? That's a question. And I've been in that dilemma and that question for quite some time. Coming back to this space, YouTube in particular, for the last 4.5 months and exploring what I've been exploring, like I do realize I like to be here and I want to be here and I want to share in this space. And I do believe that in real life, stuff is important too. Like, I don't negate that. I think what I'm in right now is how can I have both? And if I am going to be on this platform, how do I want it to be? How is it going to feel good to me? And what does that really look like? And what is it that I'm really saying now? What do I want to say? And I do think the last 4.5 months has been leading to a message that I'm not too clear on right now. Hence the deep dive December that I'm in, and I want to explore that. I want to explore what it is that I'm about on this channel. Really not wanting to compromise my point of view, how I am as a person, how I like to share things, how I like to teach in order to comply with what is popular or what attracts here on this platform. Like, I get that there's some strategy that you have to think about, but at what at what point am I like, no, that's not for me. I'm not going to do that. I can't, you know? So I'm figuring out what those lines are. And I do think that having a clear message helps attract the people that are meant for your channel. I'm committed to exploring what that message is. And so the videos that I make this month are going to be exploring that. I'm going to be trying different things on, testing some things out and seeing how it feels, because I'm an experiential learner. And that's the only way I can tell if something feels good to me or not. I'm going to keep experimenting and figuring out what feels in alignment to me and what doesn't. So the journey is going to continue. The unfolding of my presence here on this channel. What is this channel turning into? These are the questions. So that's all I have for you today. I will see you tomorrow.